So again, I am working with the 36 count watercolored pencils. And so I was going to try the dip, wet your pencil tip. So I dipped it in water. You can see it's wet. Let's see how it comes out different here. Try that again. It's harder to draw. Oop, a little bit of too much water on that one. But I like it. Ooh, that's nice. I gotta say, I really like that. It's like having a paintbrush marker. Wow, I mean, look at that pigment. That is a lot of pigment being pulled. And it's not really sucking the lead up that much. You know, like, I'm not going to have to stop and sharpen my pencil in a second. Oh, I like that. I like the, I like what it looks like. So this is going to be a hummingbird. So a lot of times the hummingbirds, you have to layer the colors over it. So wetting this is actually going to help me do my texture, which I like. You see how it's texturing it? So that's going to work out really good for me, because wetting the pencil, and now I'm going over top my other colors. I wasn't sure what colors to do, because, you know, I'm just learning the pigments of these. And so I really like this one. But then when you wet it, it's like a whole new story. I really like that. I think it's going to be my new favorite. I'll pull that down. And we'll cover that up later. So this will take me quite some time to finish, obviously, because there is a lot of area to cover. And then I got the rest of it to fill in as well. But I'm going to pull out some of this now as well, because if I pull this out and I decide that I don't like it, I could just, when it dries, I can just color right over it again, which is one reason why I really, really, really love watercolor. And a lot of people get upset and they give up. But if you make a mistake, you can just, trust me, you can just go over it and fix it. There is always a way to fix something that you decided you don't like. So what I actually think I'm going to do, I think I'm going to pull all this through and then let it dry, and then I'm going to come back in and put the different colors over top because this hummingbird, he's going to be more of a iridescent-y and have a lot of shimmery colors going on. I think that that will work to my best advantage. If I pull out this pigment and fill it in a little, it'll be my base coat. Let it dry. Come back. Not only that, I mean, you can tell it's nice. If you're just drawing with your pencils, things can take a long time. When you do this, it kind of speeds up the process. It gives you a little bit incentive to keep working. Sometimes in the beginning of my paintings and my drawings, I get a little bored. I know that's crazy, but because I want to see more. I want to see more. I want to see it quicker. So, I like this. I have some watercolor markers too. You just, I have powdered watercolors, and you can put them in the marker. So either way, but this is very, very nice. I like it. And again, watercolor paper, in my opinion, is so important because most other paper just gets all weepy. It can't take it. So anyway, there's the start. And it takes time. Now it needs to dry. Well, I got to pull more through, but you know, once it dries, then you come back, add another layer. Just add layers. Now, the website says you can wet the paper and then come in with your pencil. So let's see how that goes. I don't know if I got the right pencil here. Oops. This is a different green. But it doesn't matter because he will have a bunch of greens on top of it. So when you use the water, wet the paper, it actually makes, it seems like the pencil comes out easier, comes out to the paper easier. And then I'm gonna so get the idea. Let it dry, come back, add some more. Once I get my base down, then I follow a photo really close to give me that texture, so I know where to put the texture in. Because hummingbirds have a lot of little feathers. So that's the beginning. I know it doesn't look like much, but as you can see, there's my, on the wall over there, let's see, there's some, I don't know if I did that not too long ago. Those are just some grapes. I know they look so sparse, But I just loved the little bit of grapes on the stem for some reason. Was one of my favorites. So I drew it. And then over there is some other stuff I've done. That is my color wheel, actually, that I made. And that is a freehand. I love fine lines, so that is a fine line type drawing. So, okay. I know this looks so blah, but it always starts off looking blah. I just want you to know that in the end, you can get some really nice stuff. You just have to keep layering and layering. Oh, that's one of my favorites right there. I did not do that. That was a gift from an artist. It's called Walkies, and it was a gift. It's like me and my dog. One of my favorites. Anyway, back to this. I get carried away. So when you start off, you can't expect it to look like a masterpiece when it first starts out. It's all about the layers. Layer, layer, layer. And again, I am using this 36 count watercolor pencil set from Amazrock. And it comes in its own little canvas case. And again, like I've said before, being in a canvas case like this is going to protect your leads, which is really important. And I know everybody has drawn with a Crayola pencil, colored pencil, and the lead keeps falling out. And it's not because Crayola is a bad pencil. It's because they're all knocking around inside the little Tupperware bin that you put them in for your children, and you break the leads. So this protects the leads from being shuffled around. They're not hitting each other, because believe it or not, even though they're inside this wood, that lead is very delicate. And if these jumble around, the leads inside will crack, and then you'll have to keep sharpening. So this, when you're done, you just roll it up. What's nice is, let's say you want to go out and just sit down in the woods and draw. This travels nicely. I mean, look how compact that is. Nice and compact. So, this is Amazrock. Art and craft products. Okay. Hope this has helped somebody. I think they're a really good buy. And high quality as well. If they're not high quality, you know right away. And the pigments in these are really good, so I would say that they are. You can see nice pigments. Starting to dry, and you can see how different it looks just from drying. Okay, thank you.